あるって言ったんだけど、タイの子がお休みだから、そこは司会者の人がタイの子がカバーしてくれる。だからまあ5カ国について紹介しますわって言ったら、そのまま原稿を送る。そうでもほらこうさ、ハートがあるから、取るわけにもいかんから。やっちゃうで正解です。
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is an absolute honor to stand before you today on behalf of Living in America to express our heartfelt gratitude to our beloved teachers. Allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Chiharu Kumamoto.
And I am Shichun Fan.
We are the coordinators for Living in America's 46th Cultural Arts Festival. Today, we have the privilege delivering this welcome speech. First and foremost, we would like to express our sincerest thanks to all the teachers who have been there for us throughout this year. Your guidance, support, and encouragement have been invaluable, and we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. We would also like to take this opportunity to recognize the founders of the Living in America program, Joanna Tsuyuki and Harriet Yamashita, for their vision and commitment to creating a program that has had such a profound impact on so many students' lives. We would also like to thank the current coordinators of the program, Diane Gisman and Lena Camp, for their outstanding leadership and dedication to the program's success. And last but not least, we would like to express our appreciation to our teachers, Jean Chan and Margaret Black. Your guidance and support have been instrumental in helping us coordinate this cultural arts festival. We could not have done it without you.
In addition, I would like to share with you what the Living in America program has meant to me. I'm proud of myself for taking the first step to join this program. What I have gained from the teachers and classmates is much more than I could have imagined. Maybe most of us had the same idea in the beginning: improve our English. After 1 year, I've not only improved my English, but found LIA to be also a place to exchange daily information, a program to provide cultural interaction, and a Thursday to discover new knowledge. To build my new life in a foreign country, I appreciate that this program is one of the windows to connect me with the outside world. I'm happy and honored to be one of the members of this big family. Finally, I would like to thank all the teachers who have worked so hard to make this program a success. Your tireless dedication to our education is greatly appreciated, and we are grateful for all that you have done for us. The Cultural Arts Festival is an opportunity for us to share and learn about each other's customs, beliefs, and practices. We hope you enjoy the performances today. Let us celebrate together and embrace the beauty of our differences. We will start the program with a prayer. Diane Gismond will lead us in the opening prayer. Please stand if you are able.
Before I pray, good morning. I'm Diane Gisman, one of the 14 current teachers for Living in America, and we are all volunteers because we love all of you so much. I am thrilled to see so many of you here in person this morning, and a big welcome to all of you that are out there on YouTube. We are recording this morning, and the YouTube will be available on a different link after Steve, thank you Steve for recording us, does a small bit of editing, and we'll send you out that link. And please be sure to share that link with anyone you choose. So let us pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this wonderful opportunity to be together on this morning. Thank you for all the volunteer teachers who over 47 years of living in America, have given of their time, energy, devotion, and talents, which make this program possible. Thank you for the international adults who continue to join us. May they make lasting friendships here and become comfortable living in this culture. Thank you especially for today, when they share elements of their culture with everyone. In Christ's name we pray, amen. Now the program is the students, and I'm going to go sit down like the rest of the teachers and enjoy myself.
Thank you, Diane. This year, there are performances from 4 in-house classes, 1 hybrid class, and 1 virtual class. This year, LIA continues with a challenging hybrid-style presentation. Welcome everyone in the audience, whether online or in person.
The first presentation is from Helen Ni and Linda Delgich's class, a hybrid class focusing on conversation and vocabulary. The class offered 2 performances. First, Feng Qing Wang and Yaping Su will perform the fan dance to the song On the Fields of Hope. Makes me of the vitality in rural life. Let's see how they interpret this song through their dance performance. The vitality and elegance of this dance perfectly match the song. Thank you for the amazing performance you have brought us. Now, the remote learning students will present a short video, and their on-site classmates will demonstrate to us how Chinese New Year is celebrated traditionally. Let's welcome them.
We celebrate together the annual Cultural Arts Festival in the church. First of all, we have to thank all staff and teachers of the church. Originally speaking different languages, today we can use the same language to express our different cultures. The Chinese students in the English beginning class are going to, sorry. The Chinese students in the English beginning class are going to introduce the most important and traditional festival in the Chinese cultures, the Lunar New Year. We will show you door decorations, including pasting the couplets, hanging lanterns, making dumplings. These are three traditional activities for the Lunar New Year. Here is the Chinese family preparing for the Lunar New Year. The first is the tasting couplets. The second is the dumpling, making dumpling. The third, the hanging lanterns. Please show you.
Welcome new spring with beautiful landscape.
Farewell to the old year. We sing for splendor.
Here, spring is in the air. And here is blessing.
This is people cutting hair.
This is dampo. Dampo made from white flour and made with vegetable.
There are many kinds of lantern in China. The lantern symbolizes joy and blessing.
This is red lantern, meaning happiness and reunion.
This is a rabbit lantern. The children like to play with it at night.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
Thank you very much. What a lively and interesting performance. Now we have deeper understanding of Chinese New Year.
The next two presentations are by Julie Gopoyan and Rennie Thiel's class, which focuses on conversation and grammar. 5 countries are represented in this class. First, let's see their show of traditional clothing. I'm looking forward to this.
Hi, hello everyone. We give presentation about each 5 countries' traditional clothes and Tai Chi performance. Enjoy.
Привет. This is hello in Russian. One of the main part of a traditional Russian costume is kokoshnik. The kokoshnik is a traditional Russian hairdress worn by women and girls to accompany the sarafan. The kokoshnik tradition has existed since the 10th century in the ancient Russia. It spread primarily in the northern regions of Russia and was very popular from 16th to 19th century. It is still, to this day, an important feature of Russian dance ensembles and folk culture. While in the past, kokoshnik styles varied greatly, currently kokoshnik is generally associated with a tall nimbus or crest-shaped headdress, which is tied at the back of the head with long, thick ribbons in a large bow. The crest can be embroidered with pearls and gold work or simple applique, usually using plant and flower motifs. The forehead area is frequently decorated with pearl netting, as you see. During the revival of Russian national culture in the early 19th century, diadem-shaped tiaras became part of the official court dress for royalty and for ladies-in-waiting. The kokoshniks were inspired just as much by Italian Renaissance fashions as by the authentic Russian kokoshnik still worn by the middle class and wealthy peasants of the time. After the 1917 revolution, Russian emigres popularized the kokoshnik within European fashion. That's it. Now about our friend Non can't be here with us today. In about Thailand clothes, Amy will tell.
Sawadika, hello in Thai. Instead of known, I explain Thailand traditional clothes. These are traditional Kalen clothes from Thailand. Yes. Kalen is an ethnic group, and many of them live in Myanmar, and many Kalen have migrated to Thailand. Kalen, it is hot in Thailand, so the clothes are breathable and light. They are colorful because Kalen people prefer things that have more beautiful colors. That bag is handmade. Many people still use it every day. Karen people are very proud of their culture and product. Next, Vanessa will show Mexican clothes.
Hola, I want to explain about Mexican clothes. Embroidery is a craft of decorating is a great tradition in Mexico. Usually, it's cotton clothes which are sewed by hand with different colored threads, pictures of flowers, birds, and plants. Sometimes pictures represent important symbols of Mexico, like the maguey plant, corn, the sun, and skulls. This amazing craftsmanship can be done in different things: pants, belts, bags, and shirts. The next are Mika and Rie. They will introduce Japanese traditional clothes.
Konnichiwa. We will give a presentation about yukata. Yukata is a casual cotton kimono for summer season. There are a variety of fabric patterns for yukata, such as flowers, fireworks, goldfish, Japanese summer scenery. They are often worn with wooden sandal called geta.
Yukata dates back to Heian period. It's about 1,000 years ago. At first, yukata were worn by noblemen when they took a steam bath.
and in the late 16th century, the yukata came to be used as after-bath wear. The custom of wearing yukata spread to ordinary people in the 17th to 19th century. In the Meiji period, the yukata were established as everyday wear during hot summer season. Today, they are mainly worn to traditional bon odori, fireworks, and summer festival. You can rent yukata and enjoy sightseeing in various tourist spots in Japan, such as Asakusa in Tokyo and Kyoto. If you ever come to Japan, try and enjoy wearing yukata. That's all. Thank you for listening.
I'll introduce Jun, Wenjun, and In from the Chinese team.
Hello, everyone. 大家好. Qipao is a traditional Chinese dress. The dress features a high collar, fitted waist, and a slit skirt that can show feminine figures. It is a symbol of elegance, femininity, and grace. Overall, qipao is a timeless dress that can represent the rich cultural history of China. Next, let us welcome Lian Qinwang to show us Taiji.
What wonderful clothes. I have no chance to wear a yukata in the US, but I'd like to try this summer. Next, Liang Qinwang will give a Tai Chi demonstration. Tai Chi is a practice that involves a series of slow, gentle movements and physical postures, a meditative state of mind, and controlled breathing. Please enjoy with deep breathing. Thank you. Thank you for all Rini and Julie's class. Our next presentation is by Kathy Gray and Olga Radetsky's class. This class focuses on reading and discussion. They have chosen to introduce you to 2 special and unique Japanese festivals. Let's give them a big round of applause.
I'm sorry, it's a little technical issue. All right. I'm sure every culture and country has a sound, beat, and smell which makes you feel nostalgia or tingle with excitement, or feel like you want to move your body or tap your feet. When you go to Japanese festivals, which are called matsuri, this is the typical sound and beat you hear. When I hear this, it reminds me of hot summer nights, the smell of yakitori, cotton candy, the noise of crowds, the yukata, which is summer kimono. The previous group just introduced you, and you can see the beautiful ladies just sitting here in the church. The lanterns, heat and excitement. And that thought makes my heart beat fast. I believe most Japanese are the same. So why do matsuri make Japanese people so enthusiastic? What are matsuri? The Japanese term matsuri refers to ceremonies or Shinto rituals worshiping the spirit of God. As I say God here, what I mean is this. The Japanese believe that God dwells in everything. We can say 8 million gods. For example, we say there's a God in mountains, a God in the fire, a God in the kitchen, and a God in the bathroom. So the original purpose of the matsuri is to show thanks, gratitude to God for nature and for life. For instance, the fall festivals are the ones which shows thanks to the Mother Nature and God for the various crops people had. And there are also festivals that are not related to God. Japanese people have created the opportunity to look forward, and it becomes the source of vitality to live through the daily life. For instance, there are festivals for regional revitalization or seasonal festivals which are derived from the seasons, such as Snow Festival. and Tanabata Festival, and also known as the Star Festival, and era festivals or parades which celebrate great historical victories.
This is a map of Japan showing where the various festivals take place. People say there are more than 10,000 festivals in a year all over Japan. The Hakata-Gion Yamakasa is one of the most exciting festivals in Japan. It is held every year from July 1st to 15th in Hakata, Fukuoka, which is the south of Japan and also my hometown. About 800 years ago, an epidemic spread across the city. A priest was carried on platform around the town, praying and sprinkling holy water to prevent the spread of the disease. The Hakata-Gion Yamakasa of today evolved from this event. A Yamakasa is a portable shrine to carry a deity during a festival. There are two types, Kazari Yamakasa, decorated floats, and Kaki Yamakasa, carried floats. Decorated floats are enormous and displayed in different parts of the city during the festival. Carried floats are 16 to 20 feet or 5 to 6 meters high and weight close to a ton. 7 floats are made, and on the final day, they appear in a race. Men in traditional costume race with a float through a 3-mile or 5-kilometer course for about 30 minutes. The first team departs at 4:59 a.m. with a beat of a drum, with the other following a 5-minute intervals. This large-scale event attracts many visitors in spite of the early morning.
The Nebuta Festival is one of the most famous festivals in northern Japan. It is said to have originated as a variant of the Star Festival, though no one knows for sure. The main attraction is large, colorful, and dramatic human-shaped lantern floats called Nebuta. The size of each float is about 30 feet or 9 meters wide, 23 feet or 7 meters deep, and 16 feet or 5 meters high. The floats are pushed along the street by human power, waving back and forth and spinning around for the crowd. Most of them resemble historical characters and kabuki characters. Nebuta are made of wood, wire, and traditional Japanese paper called washi. They are lit from inside. The large ones are made by professional Nebuta masters, called Nebutashi. It takes an entire year to make one Nebuta float, since everything is handmade. The float parades through the streets with teams of taiko drummers, flute, and hand cymbals players, and haneto dancers bouncing around them. Any visitors can participate in this parade as haneto dancers with a traditional haneto dancing costume. I hope you enjoy learning a little bit of our Matsuri culture. If you are interested in experiencing a taste of Matsuri, there will be a Japan parade in New York City on May 13th. Pop in and feel the beat of taiko drummers. Thank you for listening to our presentation, and we appreciate Kathy and Olga for helping us make this presentation. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your wonderful presentation, which gave us fascinating into these two unique festivals. We are grateful for the opportunity to learn more about Japanese culture through your eyes.
Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Linda Kemp and Glenda Alvarez Mayer's class. This class meets online and focuses on conversation. They were introduced to us the Shawan Floating Color Parade, presented by Jennifer Huang. This will be followed by Victoria Zhao with Xi'an Not Just Terracotta Soldiers, a famous historical city and cuisine rich in Chinese culture. Then Linda Chen will present Making Dumplings. Let's enjoy their performances.
Special Cultural Parade in China. Hello, my name is Jennifer Huang. I'm from Guangzhou of China. Today, I would like to present the parade of my hometown, which is in Shawan town of Guangzhou. The parade style is very traditional and began from this small town of China. I used to perform once when I was 8. The parade, named Shawan Floating Color Parade, has a history of more than 100 years. During the Qing Dynasty, street artists around Guangdong would dress up as opera figures and perform in the shape of color at every temple meeting. The parade have a lot of more than 100 plays. Each play modeling has a story, known for its colorful, generous shape, impressive content characteristics. In particular, the color heart and color foot dress up in the color cabinet according to the content of the color stem, and cruised by 4 people, marching at a unified and coordinated pace, so that the whole ball floating color undulates and melodious, plus in the slim and delicate color stem, 3 meters high, floating. The requirements for kids participating are very strict. The one on the top called floating, and the one below is screen. Screen should be about 7 or 8 years old and between 1.1 and 1.2 meters tall. Floating should be about 2 years old and between 1 and 1.1 meters tall. Kids selection is an important part of the parade, mainly to investigate the child's appearance, height, and character. In the old days, the kids were dressed for themselves. There is a local tradition of offering children, which shows that the children are beautiful and well off, and believe that excellence can avoid disease and disaster and help children grow up smoothly. Because the kids' dress and demonstration of expression and action directly affect the level of the whole activity, So the selection work is very serious, checked by the old master. The selection rules are strict and careful. The height and weight ratio of the child has a high requirement, followed by the text. Like child sitting on the color stem will not be afraid of height and crying. After the pandemic, the parade finally returned on April 22nd, just 2 weeks ago. Please see the video. I hope you enjoy it. In the future, welcome to China. That's all. Thank you.
Victoria. I live in Guangzhou, China. Today I will introduce my hometown Xi'an. In 1972, Xi'an became very popular because of the discovery of terracotta warriors. However, I would like to share with you since of the rich history of this city, so close to my hometown, of which I'm very proud. Xi'an has a history of 5,600 years as a city. A history of 1,000 years as a capital. It is one of 4 ancient capitals in the world. With more than a dozen dynasties establishing, the Ming dynasty here being the Zhou dynasty, the Qing dynasty, the Han dynasty, the Sui dynasty, and the Tang dynasty. Xi'an is one of the world famous historical cities, according to rating by UNESCO, and has 6 World Cultural Heritage cities. For example, the mausoleum of the first Qing Empire, the Terracotta Warrior Museum, Big White Ghost Pagoda, and Small White Ghost Pagoda, Bell Tower. Xi'an is known as a natural history museum because the museum was built on the actual city where the terracotta warriors are discovered in March 1974. At the Qing terracotta warriors cities is known as the 8th wonder of the world. This one is a soldier from the Emporium to the Qing Emporium. This is the first king, Qin Shi Huang. This one is the big white ghost pagoda. And then this one is a small white ghost pagoda. Look, this one is the Rongjiamo. And also this one is the building, the bell tower. And then this one is the famous food, Liang Pi. Also have so many different famous food here. So welcome to my hometown. Welcome to Xi'an. Welcome to China. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Linda from China. Can you guess what are we doing? Right, we are making dumplings. Mothers often make them for the family. Also, we eat dumplings on the eve of the Spring Festival. First, we need to mix water into the flour and we keep kneading it until it becomes a smooth dough. Then make a long strip like this, and then cut it into pieces. Okay, use some dry flour and press it. Okay, and then use the rolling pin to roll it into a thin and round one. Look at this spread. We made a different color. And this one is the original one. And this is from the heart. The pink one is from the dragon fruit. The purple one is from the sweet potatoes. And this is the spinach. See, it's very healthy. Now let's make the fillings. Usually the fillings made of meat and vegetables with some sauces. Let's make a dumpling. Put some fillings in the batter and then fold it. Fold two sides together and pinch it. Here you got a lovely dumpling. Now let's boil it. Put this dumplings into the boiling water. After the dumplings floating on the water, it will be cooked. Okay, now we can dip it with some sauces like vinegar. Chinese people like to eat dumplings for their delicious taste and auspicious meaning. Let's enjoy it.
Thank you for bringing such diverse and wonderful presentations from history to daily life topics. I bet many people can't wait to visit China after learning so much about its culture.
The next presentation is from Yuko Kingsbury and Diane Gizmon's class. Their class covers conversation, grammar, and vocabulary. Japanese and Russian students will show us how to dance the traditional Japanese bone dance. I can't wait to learn how to do this dance.
Our class will introduce Bon Odori.
Bon Odori is a Japanese traditional folk dance performed in the evenings during the summer season.
Dancers in yukata form circle around the center tower called Yagura and dance to Bon Festival songs.
Bon Odori is originally a dance to calm the spirits of our ancestors that come back home during Bon season, from August 13th through 16th.
Now, we enjoy Bon Odori as a recreational event, and its traditional meaning is weakened.
In the past, it was danced at shrines, but nowadays it is mainly danced on playgrounds.
There are numerous Bon Odori festivals that can be seen around Japan, and the music and the style of dance performance may vary depending on the regions.
Today, we will demonstrate the Bon Odori specifically performed in Tokyo.
The same pattern of dancing is repeated. Everyone can copy easily. Please join us and dance together.
Thank you, everyone, for being a part of this wonderful dance. The dance totally took me back to my childhood in Japan, and I'm really hungry.
Next class is from Jin Chan and Margaret Black's class. This class focuses on conversation, reading, and discussions. A great variety of materials is used, including magazine and newspaper articles, listening and watching an episode of the award-winning sitcom Frasier, American music, writing personal stories, and much more. Now, they will explore the table manners of 4 different Asian countries who use chopsticks. However, there are some differences. Let's dig out the fun facts from their presentation.
Good morning. My name is Junko. Ikuko and I are the coordinators for our class. We are introducing table manners in mainland China, South Korea, Taiwan, and Japan. They are very close in East Asia with similar cultures, but there are several differences in table manners. Let's find out what they are. The first is from mainland China. Yuxin and Rie will begin our presentation.
To the Chinese, food is the most important thing in life. There is a saying, fashion is in Europe, living is in America, but eating is in China, explaining its global popularity. Instead of asking, "How are you?" they greet each other with, "Have you eaten?" Chinese cuisine includes a wide variety of dim sum, which are small plates of dumplings or snacks served with tea, as well as a range of regional plates of dumplings or snacks served with tea, as well as a range of regional dishes from across China: Cantonese, Sichuanese, Shanghainese, Shandongese, and Hunanese cuisine. Rie will introduce some of the Chinese table manners.
Number 1, seating arrangement. Social ranking determines where a person is seated, even at family gatherings. The guest of honor or the oldest person in the family gets the best view of the room, which means that person faces the entrance of the room. The higher ranked person gets a closer seat of the guest of honor, while the worst seat is where waiters serve the dishes. Number 2, using chopsticks. Chopsticks are the primary utensils. It's considered impolite to stick chopstick vertically into a bowl of rice, as this resembles the incense burned at funerals. Number 3, serving food. Ordering dishes is the most important part, and the host makes the final decision. Chinese people enjoy sharing food together, and serving shared plates encourages people to strengthen social connections within their community. However, at formal occasions, each person may have own plate, dishes, and bowls. Number 4, eating etiquette. Don't start eating until the host gives a signal. When the dishes are served, wait for the elders, leaders, and guests to try the dishes first. Leave some food on your plate. By cleaning your plate, it's like you are telling your host that he or she didn't provide enough. Whenever tea is served, you should say thank you or make a gesture of thanks by tapping the tables with your first two fingers twice.
The overriding rule of Chinese table customs is deference and to be conscious of the need to share. By showing respect to the elderly to avoiding taboos. Chinese dining etiquette is an important part of Chinese culture. Today, we mentioned only some of the key points. Thank you.
Thank you, Yoshi and Rie. Next is South Korea. Mi-won will begin her presentation.
Okay. Having good manners at the dining table is an essential aspect of Korean culture. First, what is considered Korean cuisine? It is called 한정식 in Korean. It consists of rice, soup, kimchi, appetizer, and main dish. Different from the Western course menu, everything served at the same time on a big table. Depending on the number of dishes, it could vary between 3, 7, 9, and 12 chop and more. Chop means the number of plates or dishes served. Here in this picture, there are 7 dishes, but it is still called 3 chop. That is because rice, soup, kimchi, and sauce are not counted as chop because they are basic included dishes. Let's learn some Korean dining etiquettes. Number 1, set up the utensils. When you go to a restaurant, place the spoon and chopsticks on the paper napkin or on the chopstick rest. Pour water into others' cups to show your thoughtfulness and kindness. And number 2, let the elderly sit and eat first. Seniority is a priority. Let the elderly sit before you. Korean parents always teach their kids, do not hold your spoon before elderly hold it. That means wait for the elderly to hold their spoon first before you start enjoying your delicious meal. Number 3, use the spoon for rice and soup, but chopstick for other dishes. Use only one utensil at a time. Number 4, keep your bowl on the table. Unlike many other Asian countries, it is unusual to lift your soup and rice bowl while eating your meal. Keep your soup and rice bowl on the table throughout the meal. In the old days, soup and rice were served in copperware like in the picture, which are very hot and heavy to hold. Number 5, sharing is caring. Koreans share all the food in front of them with everyone at the table. Don't eat directly from the large plate. Korean culture places a big emphasis on sharing. Therefore, it was okay to eat directly from the same pot with your spoon. However, COVID changed everything. Nowadays, Koreans use serving spoon to take food from the large dish to their own plate. Number 6, alcoholic drink etiquette. Pour drinks for others first and let someone else pour yours. If you see an elderly person with an empty glass, fill it up as soon as possible as common courtesy and sign of respect. When you drink with the elderly, you should turn your head away from the elderly and drink. Pour and take the drink with both hands. Why would Koreans cut their food with scissors at the table? For efficiency. You can cut Korean barbecue, kimchi, or noodles into whatever size you like. And a great appeal for eating outside in South Korea, ask for unlimited free refills of side dishes. Finally, let's learn how to say thank you in Korean. Before meals, we say 잘 먹겠습니다. meaning I will eat well. After meal, we say 잘 먹었습니다, meaning I ate well. Having good table manners is a sure way to win the hearts of people in any country you might visit. If you have good dining table manner, people will think that you respect their culture. Thank you.
Thank you, Mi-young. Next is Taiwan. Kokopi will now explain.
Taiwanese cuisine is known for its delicious flavors and the unique ingredients. But it is not just the food that makes a meal enjoyable in Taiwan. The proper table manners are also important. Here are some tips to help you navigate Taiwanese table manners. Number 1, everyone must wait patiently for their elders to arrive at the table before starting to eat. Number 2, when you're serving food, rotate the dishes on the round table according to the order from old to young. Number 3, don't stick your chopstick in a bowl of rice. This is considered bad luck and is only acceptable during a funeral offering. You can break some rules on this list and get away with it, but this is the one will make the Taiwanese uncomfortable. Number 4, when chopsticks fall on the ground, elders may say, someone is going to treat us to a meal. But it is also considered a taboo to drop your chopsticks, since some believe chopsticks that fall to the floor will disturb deceased ancestors and is considered unfilial. Number 5, don't dig in a common dish. Don't try to get the best piece, just take what comes next. Number 6, hold the bottom and the top of your bowl. We use a bowl with a deep lower edge. This makes it safer to hold the bowl if it is too hot. Number 7, no grains of rice should be left in the bowl. If you do, it is said your future partners will have pimples all over the faces. Number 8, stop eating when you are full. A good host will keep offering more food to make sure a guest is not too shy to eat more. The etiquette in Taiwan is to politely insist you are full. Number 9, do not shake your feet during the meal. There is a perception that men are poor and women cheap when they do this. Also, shaking your feet may affect the other guests at the table. By following these table manners and showing respect to your host, you will leave a positive impression on the Taiwanese while enjoying a delicious meal at the same time. Thank you.
Thank you, Kokopi. The final presentation will come from Japan. Miki, please.
Okay, so what is Japanese cuisine? The Japanese place great emphasis on presentation and seasonality. Why? Japanese has 4 distinct seasons. As you can see from photos on the screen, dishes, plates reflect the beauty of nature in each season. Now, let's talk about table manners. Manner number 1. It is good manners to wait for everyone's meals to arrive at the table and then begin eating together. We say, itadakimasu, when you start eating, and gochishou-sama deshita, after finish eating, to express our gratitude for the ingredients and to the chefs. Manner number 2, on the table of a restaurant, you may find a rolled and folded wet towel. This is called oshibori. It is meant only for wiping your hands. During hot summer, they may provide nice, wet, and cold oshibori. You may feel like wiping your face and neck with it, but please refrain from doing so. Manner number 3, when you use disposable chopsticks, you must break them apart. Never rub them together. Manner number 4, rice and miso soup are staples in Japanese everyday meals. Unlike Korean manners, you should pick up the bowl. Japanese bowls are, in many cases, made of wood or ceramic, and there's a part to place your hand which makes it easy to hold as well. So it doesn't get too hot like Korean bowls. However, you must not pick up plates. Next, basic manners about sushi. Did you know it's actually not rude to eat sushi with your hands? Eating sushi with hands is perfectly acceptable, as sushi started off as finger food. Take a small amount of wasabi and put it on top of the fish side. Do not mix wasabi in your soy sauce dish. Dip only the fish side in the soy sauce, not the rice portion. Eat one piece in one bite. Manner number 6, if you are dining at a noodle shop, slurping noodles is considered evidence of enjoying the meal, and the flavor is enhanced. If a ceramic spoon is provided, use it to drink the soup. Otherwise, lift the bowl to your mouth and drink it directly. However, please remember that this manner is only applied when you eat ramen, soba, or udon noodles, not Italian noodles or pasta. Finally, leave no leftover is a basic etiquette. Only order the amount that you are able to finish. Finishing your plate is considered an act of gratitude for the ingredients and to the chefs. Once you have finished your meal, it's good manners to put all the dishes back to their original positions, which includes placing any lids back on their bowls. ごちそうさまでした.
Thank you, Miki. And also, I would like to thank Yukie for the beautiful PowerPoint slides, which reinforced and complement so well to the message in each presentation. Now, Ikuko, what was the most interesting thing you learned from the presentations?
Well, the most interesting thing is whether you can hold your soup bowl with your hand or keep your bowl on the table. Bad manners in one country are good manners in another country. The important thing is to respect the manners of each country.
Yes, thank you very much. So our presentation is over. Thank you very much.
What an amazing presentation. Through your presentations, we have gained a deeper understanding and appreciation of the unique cultural traditions and customs surrounding dining in your countries. It's also very helpful when we dine out during our visit to your countries. Thank you.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to join us for today's event. We hope you enjoyed the performances. We are also very grateful to everyone who generously contributed and made this event a success.
Special thanks go to Dan Smith and Steve Taylor for their technical support. Their expertise made this hybrid version of the Cultural Arts Festival possible. You've made it happen. Now, we invite everyone to join us downstairs in the lower children's house for some delicacies from our home countries. Thank you.